Brothers, as you can imagine, this is a very emotional day for me. This moment finds me before you with deep gratitude, humility, and a profound sense of fraternal duty. As I accept the honor of serving as your Commander-in-Chief, to be chosen by men who share a sacred mission, passed down by the Grand Army of the Republic, is an honor beyond words. I fully understand that this is not a personal achievement. It is a shared trust. And I accept it, not as a reward, but as a solemn responsibility to serve you, all of you, as a brother among brothers. As I look out from this podium, I can't help but think of my father, Past Department Commander Frank Tucker. There's been a lot of mention of Frank's name today, even 17 years after he passed. You'll find a brief outline of his service in that program book. Some of you older brothers may remember him. He was quite a character. Frank served our order faithfully, often colorfully, for many years. I have no doubt he'd be astonished to see me here as Commander-in-Chief today, and I'm sure he'd be pretty amused. Given his often, let's say, spirited history with some in the order. But I also know he'd be proud. It was his spirit of service and his belief in the fraternal bond we shared that shaped my journey. I carry his example with me now, and I hope to honor it in the year ahead. Over the nearly 30 years I've served in this organization, what has meant the most to me, more than offices I've held, the duties I've performed, or even the education I've gained, has been the sense of true fraternity. The kind forged not just in ceremony, but around our campfires, in quiet moments of shared remembrance, and in countless acts of brotherly kindness. I've come to know and deeply respect many of you, not just as fellow members, but as friends, as companions in a cause that reaches beyond any one of us. That fraternal spirit, that is the heartbeat of this order. That is what makes us strong. And so, in the year to come, my highest priority will be to strengthen that spirit from within. Since the advent of COVID-19 reshaped how social bonds were maintained and redefined, the meaning of fellowship in a socially distant world has changed. It has changed our order. So deeply rooted in person-to-person connection, we have suffered a profound loss. Our cherished traditions of gathering, camp meetings, department and national encampments, public ceremonies, and social events were suddenly curtailed, postponed, or shifted into virtual formats. We were fortunate to have Brother Ed Norris as Commander-in-Chief and a strong national staff at the outset to lead this organization through those very difficult times. But while technology allowed us to continue our business and maintain some semblance of connection, it could not replicate the intangible essence of true fraternity. We lost more than some events. We lost some of the unspoken understanding that comes from standing shoulder to shoulder with brothers in a room. The encouragement exchanged in a hallway conversation, the bonds strengthened over coffee after a ceremony, or something stronger. The collective spirit felt during a shared moment of silence at a graveside. These experiences are not incidental to our work. They are the lifeblood of our fraternity. Now, in the wake of that disruption, we face a solemn responsibility, and that is to regain what was lost. I'll get there, hang on, there it is. We must be intentional in our efforts to renew our fraternal spirit, not merely through resuming activities, but by deepening our commitment to one another. Let us call absent brothers back into the fold. Let us extend the hand of fellowship to new members. Let us reinvigorate the sense of purpose and unity that defines who we are. We cannot allow the bonds forged by our ancestors and sustained through generations to fray in our time. The trials of the pandemic tested our resilience. Now it's time for us to rise together with gratitude for what endures and determination to restore the strength of our brotherhood. In that spirit, I want to speak directly to all of you past camp commanders, past department commanders, and our past commanders-in-chief. You are the living memory of this fraternity. Your experience, your example, your guidance are essential. Our newer brothers are watching, learning not just the rules, but the way to lead, the way to carry ourselves, the way to listen, the way to empower others. I urge you, reach out, be present, attend campfires, attend banquets, attend public commemorations and other gatherings. Offer encouragement, be visible, be accessible. Not just because you must, but because your continued involvement brings depth, inspiration, and meaning to every event. You are not just part of our history, you are vital to our present and our future. When you stand beside us in these moments of fellowship and remembrance, you remind us of who we are and why we serve. Your presence is not only appreciated, but profoundly needed. And to every brother here today, this is your order. Your voice matters. Your fellowship matters. Your commitment to our shared cause and to one another will determine the kind of future we build. Let us not just be stewards of history, but builders of a living, breathing, fraternal community. Let us welcome, support, and lift one another, just as our forefathers did over a century ago. We are not a passive organization. We are not meant to stand back and admire the past. We are meant to serve it, preserve it, and bring its values into the present. The Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War is a service organization dedicated to direct action and community engagement. Our members give their time, their skills, and their labor to support efforts like memorial ceremonies, historical education, veteran support, and cemetery restorations. We are a hands-on order. We don't just talk about honoring the past, we get our hands dirty doing it. We restore headstones, we maintain monuments, we teach history, we care for historic sites. And through this personal involvement, we create an immediate, visible, meaningful impact on our communities. This is service with sleeves rolled up. This is remembrance with boots on the ground. By serving together in the field, we build real relationships. We show the world and one another what this order is truly about. Fraternity is not a word on a banner. It's built when brothers labor side by side. Charity is not a line in a ritual. It's practiced when we give our time and our care. Loyalty is not abstract. It's proven through presence and through action. This work demands something real from us. It demands active participation. And the strength of our impact, the strength of our entire order, depends on one thing: you. Your availability, your willingness, your heart. When we serve, we honor. When we show up, we strengthen the ties that bind us. And when we labor in remembrance, we don't just fulfill our mission, we become the mission. I understand that I may be preaching to the choir. All the brothers here in attendance who cared enough about this organization to spend their own money, and more importantly, their time, to attend this national encampment, thank you. Your presence here is a powerful testament to your devotion. And it's my great hope that your example might inspire others so that when you return home to your departments and camps, you might encourage your fellow brothers to do just one thing: give a little of their time in service to this order. Just a little. A couple of hours a month, attend a meeting, register graves, participate in ceremonies, serve on a committee, serve as a camp or department officer, serve your brothers as they perform the work of this order, because even a little time and a little effort, when given in good faith, can make a lasting difference. Let's never forget, our order is not measured by the numbers on a roster, but by the brothers in the field. Let's make that field a sacred place, where fraternity lives, where history breathes, and where the spirit of the Grand Army of the Republic still marches on. I want to extend my deep appreciation to our outgoing Commander-in-Chief, Brother Kevin Martin. Your steady leadership and calm presence have guided us with clarity, compassion, and a deep sense of purpose. In a time when our order has faced both challenges and opportunities, you have led not with noise, but with wisdom. Not with force, but with quiet strength. You reminded us that true leadership is often found in listening, in building consensus, in staying grounded in our core principles. Your thoughtful stewardship has left a lasting mark on this organization, and we are stronger because of your example. On behalf of the entire order, thank you for your dedication, your sacrifice, and your unwavering commitment to the mission entrusted to us by the Boys in Blue. And finally, brothers, I pledge to lead this organization with humility and energy and with heart. I will listen, I will serve, and I will stand beside each of you as a fellow brother in this great fraternal order. I do not take this responsibility lightly, and I will give it everything I have every day in service to you and to the mission we share. Let us move forward together, linked not only by memory, but by mission, bound not only by duty, but by devotion, united not only by the past we honor, but by the future we build. Hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, brother to brother, let us be visible in our communities, generous in our service, and steadfast in our remembrance. Let's lift up our camps and departments, support our fellow brothers, and welcome those who seek to join our sacred cause. Let our actions reflect the values we hold dear: fraternity, charity, and loyalty. Together, let us fulfill the charge left to us by the Grand Army of the Republic to preserve the memory of the heroic dead. Let us do so as brothers, as patriots, and as friends, united in purpose, in spirit, and fraternity. Let us carry forward the flame entrusted to us, not dimmed by time, but burning brighter, through our dedication, our unity, and our love for this nation and one another. May God bless each of you, may God bless our beloved country, and may God bless the Sons of Union veterans of the Civil War. Thank you. Thank you.
Loose the faith.